Hey YouTubers, it's Angie or My Palm Bella. Good morning guys. Sitting here on the bed in Richmond. Thought I'd come on and do my weekly update. I promised I'd be faithful and I'm trying to keep my promise. I'll get right to the numbers. Anybody that's watching this channel and doesn't know, I had my RNY gastric bypass on March the 17th, 2011 on St. Patrick's Day, and I wore my green. And then they put me in a green gown, so I had my lucky green on, and everything turned out just perfect. My highest weight ever was 255. When I went into surgery, I weighed 208. And last week, I weighed in at 129 pounds. And this week, I'm weighing in at 131. Which is fine because I've been fluctuating between 128 and 134. And that's fine for me for my lifetime maintenance. I want to stay right there. I'm wearing a size 4 jeans. I used to wear a size 26. Big difference. I used to wear a size 3X top. I'm wearing a size small, and I probably could get an extra small on some shirts. I don't like for my shirts to hang. I like them to be tight. My bra size has gone down drastically from a 46 triple D, and probably I really don't have, I have bras that were my mother's and I need to really go buy me some, and they're like a 40C, so I believe I could actually wear a 34C, and everything's just kind of hanging there. I don't like my skin, and I've mentioned this before, but it's something I gotta deal with. I've been working out on the treadmill, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions, to start working out, and I've done it twice this week so far and plan on doing it today and tomorrow. I'm on Wellbutrin now, so I can stop smoking cigarettes because I know they're not good for me or my pouch. And this is the second attempt with, well, actually it's the third attempt with Wellbutrin, and it's always worked. I just seem to mess up, but this time, I gotta be for real and leave the cigarettes alone. So far today I haven't smoked one, and I really don't have any cravings, so I know the Wellbutrin's working because cigarettes taste like crap, and I really don't have the cravings sometimes. Sometimes, I get anxious and I want a little drag, but for the most part I've been doing alright. I seem to have an issue with eating in the evening times, my evening meal. I don't know if it's because my boyfriend's always with me in the evening, and I don't try to rush myself, but I seem not to slow down the way I used to, and it's causing me to PB. So, not PB the entire thing up, but PB enough to where it feels like it's not overfilled. And I need to stop that because it's uncomfortable and miserable, and I don't like it. I have been eating anything I want. Like I've told you before, I do eat some sugars almost every day. It's my little treat, and I don't take it to excess, so I don't see that there's anything wrong with it. Whether it be a cookie, a little half a cup of ice cream, which amounts to about 2 or 3 spoonsful, it's enough to satisfy me and make it feel like, I've satisfied that craving. It's kind of cold here, so I haven't been walking outside. I do enjoy walking around the neighborhood. Although, you know, I do live in the city, and there's a lot of drama that goes on outside, so, you know, you have to be really careful. Because, I mean, when they say Richmond's the murder capital of Virginia, they're not lying. There's been about 4 or 5 murders right around, you know, not exactly in the neighborhood I live in, but right close by, on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. I mean, it's crazy. That's all you hear on the news is bad stuff. I don't know if they ever report anything good. I've been getting in all my vitamins, and I've been getting in my liquids and my proteins. My boyfriend says that I'm OCD about it, but, you know, I have to try to explain to him that this is the life that I chose, and if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, then it can be detrimental to my health. You know, I could even die. So, and I tried to explain to him that a person who takes this extreme to lose weight has come to the point, and I'm talking to you pre-oppers and newcomers, they've gotten to the point to where they would rather lay on the table and possibly die than live with what they're living with. I mean, I've said this before, and I know that what I used to weigh and look like was a part of me, and it's a part of my past, but it makes me sick to think that I put myself through that, you know, and I've still got the battle wounds because of it. You know, that if you abuse your body, there is always going to be some kind of proof of it, because even if you have plastic surgery, you're still going to have the scars. So, and the newbies that are watching my channel, I want them to know, you know, you have to deal with a lot of stuff if you're going to go down this road. You have to deal with loose skin. You have to deal with not being able to eat, you know, like, you know, it's head hunger. Not being able to eat, you know, everything that, you know, that you want to eat. You know, you can eat a little bit, and it'll satisfy you. It's come to the point, sometimes I enjoy food, but for the most of the part, I'm doing it just so I can get in what I need to get in. Food used to be like an enjoyment for me, you know. Oh, and it would, you know, it's always some kind of event where food is involved, whether it be church, Christmas, holidays, weddings, friend gatherings. There's always something, you know. And I just realized that I haven't been on here since New Year's Eve, and I had a pretty good New Year's Eve. I the day before, me and my husband, excuse me and my boyfriend went to the local bar, which is called Bubba's, and we went there to eat, and they have these humongous hamburgers. I'm talking about big as my head, and I managed to get half of one down. And I did, I guess my drink of choice now, you know, is some kind of Canadian liquor and some Diet Coke and water and ice to water it down, so there's really no carbonation there. And that's my drink of choice. So we did that, and I got a little tipsy, but, you know, I didn't really get that, you know, that bad. Sometimes it affects me bad, sometimes it doesn't. And then on New Year's Eve, we got some more Canadian liquor and the Diet Coke and the water, and I drank this full, and I got to feeling pretty good. But the thing about when you drink with gastric bypass, you may get to feeling pretty good, and sometimes it gets a little carried away, but it goes away as fast as it came. I was sober, and my boyfriend fell asleep, and so I'm sitting there waiting for the ball to drop. Well, I fell asleep too. And so that's how we spent our New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Day, we had a pretty good time, and we went to the local park around here. It's called, is it Dorsey? I think it's Dorsey Park. And they have a dog park there, and we walked through the woods and got some exercise, and that was pretty cool. But I know I'm just rambling on. Oh, I do want to tell y'all one thing about what I posted on Facebook yesterday. For breakfast, I ate some Greek yogurt. It was just plain Greek yogurt from Kroger. And I always put 2 or 3 Splendas in it so it's not so sour, because I know it's got so much protein in it, but sourness is awful. Yeah. And peach, sugar-free peach preserves. And I added some Fiber One cereal. I just wanted to see what it would taste like, because it gave me some more protein. And I came downstairs, and my boyfriend said, "What are you eating? That looks pretty good." I said, "Oh, it's not as, I don't think you'll like it." And I went to explain to him what it was, and I said, "You want to try a bite?" He's like, "No, I don't like that yogurt." And I said, "It's not too bad." He said, "I'll take your word for it." So I thought that was funny, so I posted it on Facebook, the conversation, because it's just hilarious. Sometimes we gotta eat some weird things on this journey to get our protein in. And it was pretty good, for the most part, until the cereal started getting soggy. And, I got it down, but, the last 3 or 4 bites weren't that good, because it didn't have the crunch anymore. And, I don't know what else to talk about. Richmond is pretty nice. I like it here, and I'm very happy with my boyfriend, and I plan on making a life here. So I just want everybody to know that I'm sorry about the loss of one of our weight loss peeps on here. I really didn't know him, but from what I hear, he was a good fella, and he died young. But they always say, only the good die young. So here's to you, buddy, and I hope your family handles it well, and this weight loss community goes on, and we'll remember you always. So God bless you, and God bless everyone else on YouTube and Facebook. And I'll see you guys next week, and y'all keep up with you losing weight and eating the right things, and we'll make this goal, and we'll all be better for it. Bye bye.